Who moves another woman into the home shortly after your partner of like 10 years, a decade, goes missing? Mysteriously and strangely at that, and she's still not been found. Well, this beautiful woman's partner did. It's been a year and a half since mother of four, Kaysey Yoder, strangely and mysteriously disappeared. She is around the age of 35 now. On January 14th of 2024, so last year, Kaysey allegedly walked away from her home. This was located just east of Eaton, Colorado. She walked away from the 36,000 block of Abbey Road that day at around 4 p.m. Her family has barely gotten any answers. Cops are not really helping. It's just been a mess. Now, according to her mother, Tammy, the two of them had talked just about an hour before she vanished. Her mom says she seemed fine, and in fact, her mom thought she'd call her back a little later. Her mom says she was in good spirits and fine, and she just doesn't understand what happened. It was also said there were reports that she was feeling so well that she had recently stopped taking her medication for bipolar disorder. The Weld County Sheriff's Office has been searching for Kaysey since the day her long-term boyfriend, Evan Tipton, reported her missing on January 15th. This was just a day after she was last seen or heard from. He reported her missing at around 11:29 a.m. that day. The agency has reportedly searched the area near her home by foot. They've used canines and drones. They also released BOLO alerts for nearby law enforcement agencies. Since her disappearance, the sheriff's office said they've received about 50 tips, including alleged sightings of her, but none of them have unfortunately led to her being located. Now, according to reports I've read, it was reported that she had a mental health issue or emergency on January 13th of 2024. That was the day before she vanished. She reportedly told one of her loved ones, I believe it was like her best friend, that she was just going to go lay down in the snow and let herself freeze to death. But the next day it was said she had gotten better and seemed fine. That was on January 14th that she seemed fine. And that was the day, as I said, that she went missing and left her home, allegedly. Her partner claimed that she took the keys for both vehicles and set out on foot and said she'd be spending the night with a friend, with Anna Green. It was also said she took a small backpack with a change of clothes. That backpack, along with a pair of pants and her son's cell phone, was eventually found at an intersection near her home. Now, that's strange to say the least. Her bank account has not been touched since she vanished, and her cell phone, her personal cell phone, has never been found. The next morning, her mother asked her if she had come over to stay the night before, and Anna said she had not seen Kaysey. Anna said she called Kaysey's partner Evan right away and told him that Kaysey had not been over there. But guess what? He didn't go look for her. Now, although her partner Evan took a polygraph test and he did indeed pass it, allegedly, some things that he has done since Kaysey's disappearance are just strange, to say the least. One thing, as I said earlier, that he did that was strange after Kaysey disappeared is shortly after he moved another woman inside the home. Who does that? He and Kaysey had reportedly been together for like 10 years or more, and they had 2 children together. Your partner is missing. It was said shortly after he moved that other woman in, the 2 of them painted the whole inside of the home. The home was also up for sale during this time. Furthermore, her partner Evan put one of Kaysey's sons, who was disabled and in a wheelchair, into a medical group home, and he still sits there to this day. He then gave the other 2 children that he shared with Kaysey up to his mother, and then he and that other woman took off and headed to Kansas. Furthermore, there was allegedly a massive burn pile on the property that Kaysey and Evan shared together, allegedly. Now, that is strange. It has been awful on her family. They've worked their butts off to try and figure out exactly what could have happened or where she could be. They have constantly been searching along with their friends. They put up a ton of missing persons posters, and they have spoken with anyone and everyone who might have the slightest clue about where she could be. Now, there are indeed theories of what could have happened to her, but her family just doesn't like listening to them. It just gets their minds going and freaking out, and I don't blame them. Reportedly, the local sheriff's office asked the Colorado Bureau of Investigation to help with them, or they consulted with the CBI. They said in October in an update that they do not believe that a criminal act led to Kaysey leaving her home, but honestly, I feel otherwise. According to reports, Kaysey is around 5'9" and 110 pounds. She had a platinum blonde hair at the time of her disappearance, but her family said that her natural hair color is brown, but she would often dye it pretty vibrant colors. The Weld County Sheriff's Office is now asking anyone with more information about this case or her possible location to contact them at 970-400-2832 or the county tip line at 970-304-6464. Her family has yet to give up hope, and they said they will continue forever to search for her and try to find answers. They were even reportedly scammed on social media by people trying to take advantage of them. The scammers reportedly pretended to be Kaysey, and they asked the family for money. Absolutely heartless and unbelievable. Kaysey has since been described as an enthusiastic person with an infectious energy. She was reportedly a devoted mother. She had a child pictured here with special needs that she devoted much of her time to. The fact that she was such a devoted mother also makes it even more surprising to think that she would have done something to herself or just up and walked away. My prayers are definitely with all of her loved ones, and especially Kaysey, that she is found soon, that she's alive, and that she is safe. What happened to Kaysey? Someone knows. Please contact authorities if you've got any information whatsoever into this case, and please share and repost this video to get the word out. For more content, be sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.